All right, guys, I'm back with another hot take. This is the 2006 MacBook Pro, so we're gonna go do the MySpace. Let's do it.
It's always the 80s in my house. It's always the 80s in my house. Yeah, it's always the 80s in my house. Yeah, it's always the 80s in my house.
I know I don't really go over all of the specs and the stats on these computers, and I feel like maybe some of you guys turn away just because, I don't really get too technical in these reviews. But so this one's going to be different. We're going to go over everything. Okay. So you can see this is the 15-inch MacBook Pro. And we got ourselves a 2.16 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo processor. This came with 1 gig of RAM, 120 gig hard drive, all the stuff. It's the basic model, but you can see it's beautiful. It's aluminum. It's really nice. Now you might be tempted to just carry it around like this and play songs with it. Boom, 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 boom. It's pretty nice. Now, we're just going to do an old school unboxing here. So, what's up, guys? It's me, Austin. I'm just kidding. Apple's really good at just packaging. I mean, even back in 2006, look at this. Even the styrofoam is MacBook Pro. And hold on. I got to get my hair out of there. Yeah, all right, there we go. Like, back in 2006, the MacBook actually wasn't that bad of a deal. If you look at today's MacBooks, they're broken, they're underpowered, they have heating problems, the keyboards are garbage. But back in 2006, this was a really competent machine. It was as fast as the IBM PCs. I guess by that point they were just called Windows PCs. But this had a lot of extra features. I don't know that you wanted all those features, but they were great. You had FireWire, and you had DVI, and you had Bluetooth built in. You had a NIC card built in. There's so many ports on this thing. It's insane. And the screen is beautiful. It's got very well. We'll talk about the screen in a second. But look, I mean, it even came with this. Hold on. How do you get? Okay, there we go. It comes with this little remote control, so you can be a MacBook professional. It's like a PowerPoint remote, but it's pretty cool. I mean, look at it. And it comes with it. So you just put it right back there and never touch it ever. This computer was $2,000 when it was new, which is expensive. But Windows PCs weren't any less expensive. They were crazy expensive too. And you got a lot with these MacBooks. They were well built. They looked great. I mean, if you had one of these out on your desk right now, other than the weight, I don't think anybody would say anything about it. And that's amazing that 11 years later, 13 years later, I guess, I don't know what year it is, but 13 years later, this thing still looks good. You got this magnetic little charger thing that just zoops right into the side of the laptop. Look at this. Ooh, it's perfect. You just, 2 tries. That's all it takes. Just two tries. That's it. But I mean, look at all these ports, right? You got a USB, you got line in, line out. You got this, you got a headphone jack. You got this little express card slot. You got an IR blaster right there in the front. You got a CD drive. I think that's a DVD. Yeah, it's a DVD drive. I'll show you later. You got a Kensington lock, another USB, a FireWire, another FireWire. You got yourself a LAN, and you got a full DVI port. You don't have anything on the back, but that's okay. You don't need anything on the back. Does it go on the internet? Yep. It displays websites like crap though, because it's not a modern browser. It's really not good for going on the internet. Look, your browser's out of date. How to update Safari? You can't. You just can't update this thing. Nothing works. Don't bother going on the web. You're going to have a bad time. Even Craigslist doesn't show right. So what can you do? You can, just show this screensaver. This screensaver gives me so much nostalgia. Oh, I know what you can do. You can boot up Photo Booth, and you can do this old school mid 2000s thing that all the hot girls on MySpace used to do with themselves. Oh man, look at this. Oh, dude, it makes me want to listen to Hawthorne Heights. Yeah, bump them tunes, bro. So the other thing you can do is watch DVD movies on this thing. And it's a surprisingly competent DVD player. You just put the disc in and it just starts auto playing right here in I don't know, DVD player, iDVD, whatever. Yeah, you could watch Wing Commander. So here's the thing, guys. I was a big Wing Commander fan in the 90s. Wing Commander 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. You got Mark Hamill. You're playing Colonel Blair. You got Hobbs, the big old cat man. Uh, you got Malcolm McDowell. You got Biff. You got Biff from Back to the Future. It's just an amazing cast, you know? It's super great. So anyway, they were in the 90s, they were like, "Oh man, let's get that guy from Hackers, and let's get Freddie Prinz Jr. and let's put out a Wing Commander fucking movie." But here's the thing, the third game and the fourth game were basically movies in and of themselves. They're amazing. They got John Rhys Davis. Oh man, they're so good. And so they put this piece of crap out, and it made no sense. There was like this thing where Freddie Prinze Jr. had like a map of the stars in his head, and none of the ships looked like the ships from the game. And then like the Kilrathi, which is supposed to be giant space cats, looked like fucking lizards. And then you had sonar in space. Like, why the hell do you have sonar in space? You know, I watched this with my best friend Tom McCarthy, and we were like, "Oh man, it's gonna be so good. It's got that guy from Hackers, and it's got the great graphics. It's gonna be so good. Look at that. It's got Matrix effects." But no, this thing is pure trash. Look, they don't even show the bad guys in the trailer. So here's the thing: this computer, it's fine, right? It's good. It's a good computer. If you had it today, you'd still like it. But Wing Commander, I want my money back. I want my money back so bad. So I guess I got to give this a computer rating, and it's a pretty good computer. In 2006, Windows XP was fine, but OS X was so much better. There was so much better stuff. So I'm gonna have to give this a out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10, guys. It's a 10 out of 10.